is actually the word for desires or affections. It comes actually from the word for your imagination. Your imagination, there's three parts of your soul: your mind, your will, your emotion. Your mind is your intellect. Your will is the place of desires, the place of affections. That could be called your imagination. And then your emotion, that's a place of your conscience, the place of your feeling. Well, Paul touches two of these places right here. He talks about your mind, your intellect, and he talks about your affection, your will, or your heart. And what he's saying is these two things are very important for how you're going to respond. And if these two things are set on heaven, then your actions are going to be heavenly actions. But if these two things are set on earth, then your actions are going to be earthly actions. And so he's saying, set your mind, since you've already been raised, rise in your thinking. Now, Jesus actually tried to address this several times in the Scripture. Take a look at John chapter 3. This is one of my favorite conversations that I see Jesus having. I love Jesus, the way he has conversations with people. I was talking to someone recently that's a Jewish person, a Jewish background, and it was a conversation in a plane. He goes, "Do you know how to tell if a person is Jewish or not, right just from a conversation without knowing their name?" I said, "No." He goes, "If they answer a question with a question, they're most likely Jewish." I'm like, "Wow, I never knew that." He goes, "Yeah." He said, "That's like we converse, we kind of like argue. This is a kind of a way of communication that we have." And so it was interesting because I actually see Jesus doing that. Jesus usually doesn't answer questions directly. What he does is he creates an atmosphere in which we begin to ask the questions he wants to answer. Do you ever find that out